It's 7 p.m. on January 1st and you've made a promise to yourself. This is the year you will finally hit those goals, find the freedom you've been longing for, and truly make something of your life. You're sitting at your desk, laptop open, ready to dive into your new venture. At least that's what you told yourself. But now, after watching 48 YouTube videos and spending 3 hours at your desk, you realize you've achieved nothing substantial. No real progress has been made. Most people aspire to get fit, most won't. Many dreams of building a successful business. The harsh truth is they probably won't. And the reason why most won't achieve these dreams is because their minds are cluttered. If your brain is cluttered, well, you're in trouble. To create something remarkable, you need the power to focus, laser-like focus, on one specific task for hours, days, or even weeks. If your mind is scattered, how can you expect to achieve that? So here's how to declutter your mind. Part 1. You're distracted. We can all agree that focus is crucial to building anything significant. So what exactly is focus? It's the ability to devote 100% of your attention to a single task. If you're not focused, you're likely attending to multiple things at once, known as distractions. Frankly, we're all losing our ability to concentrate. We're perpetually distracted. We can't seem to do anything without multiple streams of input. I bet you've already glanced at the comments or checked your phone while watching this. When you do stuff like that without noticing, you're training your mind to need constant stimulation. A brain that thrives on distraction can't stay focused. To break this cycle, start by turning off your phone, switch it off, and for 24 hours. You will quickly discover that it's not the phone you're addicted to, but the distractions it provides. If you keep feeding this addiction, none of what I say here will matter. You won't reach your goals. To overcome this, follow a 30-day protocol. Break each day into 30-minute segments from 1 a.m. to 12 p.m. Track what you to do every 30 minutes. By the end of this period, you will have clear data on all the unnecessary activities you engage in. Then, all that's left is to eliminate the pointless stuff. It sounds simple, but what do you really have to lose? Give it a try. Part 2. You're probably confused. Many people are unsure of what to do with their lives because they don't know what they truly want. When you don't know what you want, you can't decide on what to do. And when you know there are things to do but aren't sure what they are, you're left in a state of confusion. This is where most people spend their entire lives. They either never start working on anything meaningful, or they work on the wrong things and end up with nothing but regret. This stage is often called the anti-zone, where you're aware you need to do something but don't know what or how. To escape this stage, you need to enter the zone. The zone is a state that elite athletes, successful entrepreneurs, and many studies recognize as the most fulfilling state a person can be in. You've probably experienced it before, like when you're so absorbed in a task or a game that everything else fades away. Imagine being in that state all the time, completely immersed and focused with no distractions. To achieve this, first you need to clearly define where you want to go. Don't overcomplicate it. Sit and think until you have your answer. Once you've defined your goal, map out the steps you needed to get there. As long as you take action on these steps every day, you will remain in the zone until you reach your goal. The zone is simply a state of intense focus on one task, with consistent progress being made. Part 3. Your diet is sabotaging you. As humans, we operate within the system. We wake up, go about our day, sleep, and repeat. This system has inputs like food and sleep, and outputs. If you only sleep for 2 hours tonight, you will perform poorly tomorrow. We all know this, so why do we ignore our diet? You've probably tried reading a book only to forget what you just read after a couple of lines. That's your diet affecting your brain. Poor input leads to poor output. If you eat poorly, you will think poorly. And if you think you can achieve greatness with a mind that's not functioning well, you're mistaken. To bring about change and improve your performance, you need to fix your inputs first. Having a clear goal and a plan to get there is essential. But if your vehicle is broken, no amount of effort will get you there. So don't neglect your diet. It's easy to overlook, but trust me, give yourself good inputs and you will find that producing great outputs becomes 10 times easier. Plus, you will have a clear, focused mind. And at last, if you want to know about the flow state and how to finish 1 month of work in only 1 day, click on this video on the right. If you enjoyed this video, I will be more than happy if you kindly like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to see more useful videos. Remember, you can always start to get better.